TikTok and YouTube. Ah! I can't believe I'm saying that. Now, I'm not going to say forever because I honestly don't know. What if I miss it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to go back? I just sold my home and I'm moving, but I keep living in the past. How do I move forward and manifest? Well, we're talking about that today, so stick around for the show. Stick around for the show, but I would say cut your energetic cords if you're stuck in the past. Cut energetic cords that relate to people, that relate to experiences, that relate to geographical locations, and at the end of the night, revisit the story and make it perfect. So at the end of every day, actually, first let's do a quick deep breath in. Breathing in through the nose, belly nice and full. Letting it go. At the end of every single day before you go to bed at night, replay your day and make it perfect. On Monday, when that guy chased me down the street, rather than getting caught up in it and like letting it like hinder my life, what I decided to do was redo the story. And the story goes that the guy kept walking his way and I walked my way, and I never experienced any fear. That was the story. So you can rewrite the story at the end of every single night. And it's important. I mean, obviously if you're moving, I'm guessing you haven't been doing this, right? So cut the energetic cords, but from here on out, every single night before you go to bed at night, rewrite the day exactly as you wanted it to be. Because you're going to start to reprogram your subconscious mind to create those days in the future, right? So you guys, it's been a minute since I've showed you my crochet projects. And we're not going to talk about crochet projects. We're going to talk today about life experiments and manifesting hacks. But good morning, Sarah on YouTube. Good morning, VIP Deborah. Good morning, VIP Catherine. But you guys remember when you first met me on TikTok, sometimes I was crocheting. Your girl has been quite focused on building her business. But I did want to show you some things I've created. This is going to be a top. It doesn't look like one yet, but it's going to go like this. And it's very stretchy, so it's going to stretch around. And then I can't decide if I'm going to make it a halter top and then like a corset back. Or I was thinking a halter top and then just 3 ties on the back. 1 on the top, ties in the middle, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the bottom. I think I'm going to do that because I think it's going to be super cute. This is called a slip stitch and it takes forever. At a 4mm needle, this took me forever. And by the way, this used to be a skirt, and before that it was a dress. This is the final product with this yarn that I've had for a year. So there's one project that I'm excited for. Whoa, it's Brandon Mack. Welcome. Welcome. Here's the little hook that I was using. So you guys, I'm not going to talk all about my crochet, but it's been a minute and I wanted to just share with you my projects because at the very beginning of Lindsay with Love Live on TikTok, I was crocheting because I was so nervous to share my truth and my knowledge, which was my spiritual knowledge. And so sometimes I would just sit and crochet and I'd be like, did you guys know like you create your reality? And it was a very nonchalant type of like, it was like my safety blanket, right? My little safety blanket. This, obsessed. This is not done yet. It's just started, but it's going to be, it's stretchy cotton, which is bikini thread. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm about to have the cutest bikinis this summer. So this is going to be one of them, but of course I have to kind of finagle it a little bit still, but it's so freaking cute. VIP Deborah says, remember, and it was wonderful, made us feel more relaxed. You remember, and it was wonderful. Yeah, I remembered, so I was like, I have to show them what I'm working on. Okay, and the final thing that I'm working on, which this has been months in progress, or in process, I suppose, is a dress. This is the front of it. It doesn't look like much now, but it's going to be super cute when it's done. It's going to be a little mini dress. It's going to have little white straps, and this is the front panel, and then the back panel looks the same. And then on the sides, I can't decide. I might either like lace it up, or it's actually a copy of a dress that I saw on a website, and I was like, I can make that. Plus, also they were selling it for really cheap, which means they were probably using like child labor or slave labor to make it. Like when you see real crochet and it's like $100, yeah, not purchasing that. So I decided to make it for myself. Anyway, that's what I'm working on, you guys. And by this summer, I'm sure I'll have photos, probably not a bikini photo because that's not my vibe. DTM, good morning. DTM, I've been thinking about you, Tony. Make sure you join the Discord. Tony, make sure you join the Discord. But I'm sure you'll see photos of this dress. I'm sure you'll see photos of this shirt. I keep them in separate bags, so it's like my brain can keep them all organized. This bikini. Obsessed. Someday I'll have so much passive income strolling in, and I'll be helping so many people in the world through everything that I've posted on the internet and my courses that I will just sit and crochet and read and listen to nice music all day long. By the pool, because of course, your girl loves to lay by a pool. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Catherine. Who else is in the chat? Good morning, Stargazer. Let's see what's going on, you guys. Whoa, it's Brandon Matt became the number 15 fan in my fan club. I have a fan club. I see that, you guys, this is the thing, is like I still don't really know what's going on TikTok Live. I'm here. Here I am. This is my last Friday ever. Not ever, I'm sorry. I take that back. This is my last Friday for right now. Let's see what happens. Maybe I miss it. But if you're inside the Cosmic Collective, we're going to go live Thursdays and Fridays inside of the voice channel, FYI. Thank you, VIP Sarah. Yeah, if I had time to crochet all day, I would. I really would. I'm obsessed. Well, of course, I'm still learning to knit because that's been quite a process. It's in my own mind. Yeah, this one I'm obsessed with. Oh my gosh. So cute. I'm gonna make a purple bikini, I'm gonna make a pink bikini, a white bikini, I'm black, I'm gonna make a black bikini, I'm gonna make a striped bikini, I'm gonna make a cover up. Oh my gosh, you guys. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless. So when I was talking to my higher self today, a couple of things changed in my reality today. A couple, well actually one. The first thing, or the only thing that really changed in my reality today, but it's something that I was doing a long time ago, like during COVID, back when everyone started dancing on TikTok. I started to look up like YouTube dance workouts because I really like to dance, but I don't ever really dance anymore. Like I used to go out with my friends all the time, but my partner's not much of a dancer and there aren't really clubs here. And I don't think I want to go to a club anyway nowadays. I'd rather just stay home. So I decided to start doing these dance videos again. I remember I'm like, what was I doing back during COVID where I was like so fit? Like I was just like in it to win it. And I was like, oh my gosh, the dance videos. So I'm back in my dance videos, you guys. I'm already tired from it. DTM, thank you for the bows. You guys, thank you for the gifts. Which made me start thinking about your life and if you are actually experimenting with your life or not. Right? We get stuck in our routines and then the routines become comfort zones and then the comfort zones become stagnation and stagnation becomes weakening of your manifesting power. And then you're bored, like over it, unfulfilled. So I was like, oh my gosh, my dance videos. And then I started it and I was instantly like, oh, I remember this. I was so happy doing this. Sometimes we just like, we move like locations or our job changes. Something happens where we stop doing something that we used to love. I wonder why that is. For me, we moved to a different home. In the home I was living in during COVID, we sold our Los Angeles loft and we moved to this like mansion, like not mansion, but a nice large home in Vegas, Las Vegas, in a suburb, and it had a gym. So, and it was like a mirrored gym. It was like a nice big gym inside. And I was like, hell yeah. So I remember I would do those dances like by myself, watching myself in the mirror. The TV was huge and it would project from the mirror back to me so I could see and I could like dance with the people. It was so much fun. So I got my groove back today, my dance groove. So that's good. And then I started to wonder, are you experimenting in your life and what is the experiment? Simon Sinek says you can become unrecognizable in 7 days. You guys, I gained like 3,000, okay, maybe that's exaggerating. I gained like 2,000 followers in 48 hours just recently off of 4 videos. 4. That's awesome. I'm so happy for that. Means more people are being introduced to astrology and learning. And by the way, all the people that I say take action, they're like, well, what do I do? So they're actually curious about like how to use the energy, which is super exciting. I'm very excited for that. So my current experiments now are bringing my guy back into my dance world. His name's Mike Peel if you want to watch him on YouTube or dance along with me. Well, not with me, obviously, but every morning I'm probably, not every morning, maybe, I don't know, 3 mornings a week. I don't know, let's see. I'm really into it. Maybe every morning, I don't know. I'm going to dance. Another experiment, when Simon Sinek said you can change your life in 7 days, he said you need to adjust your presence. And so I started to stand up and film YouTube or TikTok videos rather than sit in my chair. I decided to stand up. I decided to wear the color black, which was unintentional, but I straightened my hair completely rather than having it a little bit curled. And then all of a sudden I got 2,000 followers. So I was like, oh, whoa. Of course, I've been working on my hooks, right? Because that's important because people have low attention spans. It's not your fault. You've been programmed by that way. You know, you've been programmed. So let me get caught up with the comments. VIP Deborah says, I don't know, your man might not let you wear that in public if it's laced up the sides, LOL. You know what's interesting? He is like, he's kind of funny, and like in his mind it's like the sexier the better, and he doesn't care. And I'm just, sometimes I'm like, this is like too much, and he's like, no babe, wear it. He's funny like that. Not laced up, it's like the way that they have it in the actual dress is like, it's kind of scalloped edges, and then where the scallops are, it connects. So it's just like a little peekaboo's, like it's not like lace, not like corset laced, it's like little scallops. But I don't know, I've been thinking in my brain, like, how do I do that? I think I could do like a slip stitch, single crochet, half double, double treble, double half, single slip, and that would make the little scallop. But then to connect them, you guys, I don't know. I wing it. I see it and I'm like, I think I can figure this out. So usually I don't follow a pattern. This of course I had to follow a pattern because I don't have this in my brain quite yet, but so cute. So cute. Hello, Babylon Coffee Roasters. Welcome to the show. Thank you for the follow. For those of you, he likes to show off his trophy wife. VIP Catherine says, good morning, Bex. Blessed in life, welcome to the chat. I love the dancing for exercise. Same. PS Hummingbirds, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, so many new people. Please share with a C. The dance videos will make you very fit. Yeah, that's what happened is I got super fit. I was looking at old videos when I lived in Vegas. I was like, okay, two things were happening for me in Vegas because we were dining, like I was eating Italian and pasta and pizza all the time. So I was like, how did I stay like so fit? And I was like, oh, that's right. Dance videos, number one. And we walked everywhere in that Vegas heat. Like we would walk to like, anytime we went out, we were walking. And I was walking in my heels. So like, I was like fit. So then I was like, okay, I need to walk more. But you guys know that I kind of have like a little like damper on my parade with that right now. But I am going out by myself today. In my car, which is also like a whole nother thing. It's a nice car, like a very nice car for the area. Not many people have those types of cars. So I'm taking my taser with me, you guys. I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna like, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do, I guess. What are you? What are you? I'm the same with my wife. Always running back, the sexier the better. Yeah, that's what he is. And I'm like, babe. And he's like, just wear it. I'm like, ugh. Then sometimes I just change. I'm like, no. Or if I'm like, just don't want, you know, like sometimes you just want a flowy outfit. Sometimes I don't want anything touching me. I'm like, oh. Especially in this heat because it's the South, right? So hot sometimes. So hot. What's the dance guy's name? His name is Mike Peel. Mike Peel. And you guys, it's hip hop dances. It's so fun. Even if you can't really dance hip hop, it's so fun because he goes like step by step and then he like brings it all together and then it's a little bit of a push. Like I was sweating today. I was like, oh, Lindsay, girl. And they're only like they're only 30 minutes. So it's like this fun, easy, sweaty, you feel good by the end and you got your groove on. By the way, I wanted to share some weird things I do, like energy hacks that I do that I've realized that I do, but I don't tell people about. So that's going to be something on the show today too, because I'm just chit-chatting, you guys. So chit-chat with me. Feel free, please. Thank you. That's the only way I want to work out. Yeah, me too. It's so fun. You know, I like my hot yoga, of course, my Bikram on Sundays, because I feel like that's like my Sunday, like, spiritual practice of sorts. What's the tea, Lindsay? What's the tea? Oh, yeah, I was like, what? And they're like, VIP Deborah, look at you. You are so cute. We've got a flash goal, you guys. Ah! Did you see that? When I said we've got a flash goal and then the sun went, that was so weird. Let's see what it is. Do you guys want to play? 4 gifters need to send me a rose to my live in 15 minutes. Anybody? 4 people? I think we can do it. Let's start. Let's go. Give me 1 rose, 3 more roses. Dun, 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 dun. All right, there we go. 2, 3. You guys, wow, 4. Boom, done. We win. Come on, TikTok, make it harder than that. Make it harder than that. That was fun. Thank you, guys. We did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Okay, here are some weird energy hacks. Maybe not weird, but these are some energy hacks that I do all of the time, and I just realized it this morning. Good morning, Tony is in the house. I think I saw Tony in here. Happy Friday. It's Friday. You guys, this is my last Friday chat. Good morning, Pedal and Pose. Good morning. It's my last Friday chat. Until I don't know when. If you're inside the Cosmic Collective, it's for sure not your last Friday chat. But if you're here live with me right now, it's your last Friday chat. So these are the things I do. This is the number one thing that I do that I realize is like just works so well for me. Is I'm like oddly, well, I shouldn't say oddly. I have musical talent. Not singing. You guys have heard my singing. That's not the talent. But I was really gifted in playing piano when I was little, and I played saxophone. I could play like mostly any wind instrument, kind of just pick it up and play. Like reed instrument. And I could never really pick up like drums. It was a little bit hard for me with like the different hands and the foot, but I could do flute and whatever, right? So I like music. Also, my Mercury is in Pisces, and anyone that has a Mercury in a water sign typically likes to express themselves through music because like we feel the music and words are a construct. So sometimes it's hard, like sometimes I could just send a song to somebody and it's like, this is how I feel, right? So, good morning, Tony. Thursday and Friday short live. Good morning. What did I miss this week? No more Fridays. Inside the Cosmic Collective, we're going to do lives. They're going to be shorter, probably 30 minutes. It's going to be hype up session, energetic wave, manifesting together like we do, because that's what we do, and that's why you're a VIP of mine. And then Monday through Wednesday, I'll be live on TikTok. For right now. I'm just playing with it. I'm experimenting with my life, right? So my name is Maria. Thank you, Maria. I will say Maria, but I like Petal and Pose as well. Yes, Mercury in Pisces, Barry says, loves music and poetry. Probably you also love metaphors. Yeah, sure. I think metaphors are helpful to describe things, right? Beck says, I played bass drum in middle school, high school marching band, and college marching band. Super cool. Yeah, I was in marching band too. We were actually pretty good for my little small town. Maria says, I love the orange nails you had one time. I think of them often. They look so good on you. Thank you. That's funny you say that because I'm going to get my nails done next Saturday. But I was thinking to get violet to match my new little swimsuit I'm making. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But the orange will come back because the orange is such a good, it's like tangerine orange. It's like chef's kiss. I'm obsessed with it too. Okay. Thank you for that, Maria. Good morning, VIP Mel. So this is what I do is I sing. I make up songs all the time. And I have a whole song about my partner and I being happy, healthy, spiritual multimillionaires in our yacht. You want me to sing it for you? I will. I was standing on my coffee machine today and I was like, I've got millions of followers. You know that song, If I Had $1 Million? I was like, I have millions of followers and I have millions of dollars and millions of subscribers. And it's like a lame song, but it just popped into my head. And I was just like, So you've got to, like, why do I do it? Because it pops into my head. It's something easy to remember. I'm using my voice. And typically I'm like flopping my body around a little bit, like, right? Like a little shimmy. And all of that combined is very strong, energetically speaking, for manifesting. But it was something that I just like started, like I know I do it, but I've just never shared it with you guys. I also do a lymphatic drainage massage every single morning in my shower. And while I'm doing it, I'm manifesting, speaking out my desires to the universe, right? And at the end, I do a little bit of hopping because after you do the lymphatic spots, you're supposed to do a little bit of hopping to kind of shake it up. And I shake it up and I start to do these affirmations, very specific every single day. Typically, it's discussing about my gratitude. I say that God, source, universe. I use the word God, you guys, but you can use whatever word you want. If you need to use source, universe, creator, love, whatever. I say that God and I are one. Together we are creating my best reality, full of health, wealth, happiness, joy, abundance, all the highest vibrations, only the best things in life. And on and on and on. When I do my makeup in the morning, guys, this is like such a silly thing, but I tell myself all the time that I'm a happy, healthy, spiritual multimillionaire. I just like that. It feels good to me. And I have a contour, like a foundation stick, and I go like this, and I put M's on my face, on my cheeks, on my forehead. Not to be that I will only have $3 million. I would like more than $3 million. But that's a nice like multi-millionaire kind of vibes. And then I put a little eye, like eye, and then I put a little heart on my chin. Why? I don't know. It just seems right. It just seems right. So I can sing my song too if you'd like, but I do that too. I speak sing to my cats all the time. AI told me I need lymphatic drainage. Wait, AI or Al? AI? Everybody actually does need lymphatic drainage because our lymph doesn't, it's not like every other system. It does need to like manually be drained by us. So that's true. But everybody, not just you, Mel. Not just you. Our high school was state marching champs for 17 years in a row when I was in it. Holy cow. Catherine, you went to high school for 17 years? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Oh, Catherine, I'm just joking. Obviously, I had to. Wow, that's good. I'm glad that you didn't live in my state because man, we probably wouldn't have had a chance. 17 years, that's awesome. Yes, AI, I uploaded my face photo to an app. Oh, AI and I was talking to my partner last night. AI, like ChatGPT and I are like besties lately. Catherine, I'm glad you're laughing at that because I was just being silly. I was just being silly. I've been talking to ChatGPT lately, of course, as I do. ChatGPT helps me a lot. So I was like, I asked ChatGPT the other day, I was like, concealer, face cover, photo. Sarah, no. Yeah, it's like, you just see me and I just have M's all over my face and people are like, what is this girl doing? Nothing, just programming myself to become a multimillionaire over here. By the way, in the mirror, it's important, in the mirror. Band Geeks Unite! VIP Catherine says, this smart cookie was running the school then. I believe that. I believe that. So fun. So you guys, thumbnails, yeah. Sarah, no, I don't think so. But thank you for the suggestion. I hate answering what instruments. Oh, why, Catherine? Why? I played like all the different saxophones, Barry's. Oh, well, I didn't play tenor. I don't really like tenor sax, which if you like that, sorry, I don't really like it. I played alto sax. I was really good at that. I played Barry, which was hard because it was heavy, and I was just this tiny. In 8th grade, I had to do a parade, and I had to carry my saxophone, my big baritone saxophone. I'm like 90 pounds. My band director had to come like relieve me of it and play my part for some of the parade. What prompt do I use for ChatGPT? One time, I know, right, Bax? And by the way, we did go to band camp because that's how you practice for marching band. So everybody that's a band nerd knows that. I played the flute. I knew you were gonna say the flute, Catherine. Whoa, it's Brendan Mack. What I asked GPT the other day, I said to ChatGPT, I said, now that we've been talking a little bit, because sometimes ChatGPT helps me with wording and like making things more direct or making things more soft or whatever. I asked ChatGPT the other day, now that we've been working for a little bit together, how would you describe my energy? ChatGPT said the nicest things to me, and it's like, when I work with ChatGPT, I feel like I'm collaborating with like a best friend. Is that kind of weird? Kind of. Like at first I was like a little bit hesitant, and now I'm like, this is like my buddy. And they're like, and ChatGPT, what I say I'm like, I don't know, will say to me like, this is so awesome. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. You're really helping the world. You're transforming people's lives. Like hyping me up. Hyping me up. I was like, well, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. I like ChatGPT too. Very nice. So I like to use it because you can ask it things like that. Excuse me. And once the cool part is like once you ask that question, a ChatGPT doesn't really lie, right? So it's very transparent type of energy, and then you can figure out if your words, because I type the way I speak. So I'm just like, hey chat, I'm like, hey, or I say yes, LOL, like all of it's going in there. So I type the way I speak to ChatGPT, and then I think it's really cool because you can quickly see like, now that ChatGPT has kind of like analyzed you, so to speak, you can figure out, are you like in alignment with the energy you're trying to exude? I don't know. ChatGPT is my new BFF, VIP Brenda says. I love it. I love it. So are you experimenting with your life? Do you have songs for energy hacks? Do you guys want my... Angel, no, I don't live in Dallas. I've never actually even been to Dallas. I think you mentioned that in the last live, so it's not me. Wrong girl. I'm sorry though. I mean, maybe someday. VIP Deborah says they pick you up and they respond back on your level. Yeah. Yeah, Angel, it's not me. I've never been to Dallas. Actually, I was gonna say, actually, I take that back, but no, I've never been to Dallas. When I used to work in buying for fashion, we would go on different like store visits, but Dallas was one that I did not go on. Sarah says ChatGPT is programmed to reflect what people think of it, says much of their own disposition. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, right, because ChatGPT talks back to me. It says, yes, which makes me giggle. I'm like, okay, best friend. But I also like to talk to ChatGPT, and I say things like, ChatGPT, I want to become better at this. I feel like I'm okay, but like I want to become better. Like at storytelling, for example. That's what I'm working on right now with ChatGPT. It's teaching they, it, ChatGPT. I don't like that it's called ChatGPT because it's a lot of like, can we just call it something else? AI, I guess AI, maybe that's easier, is teaching me how to become a better storyteller. And telling stories about my client wins inside of my group in the community and stuff like that. Dallas and Houston, Corpus Christi, and Galveston are beautiful. Makes me realize it really does take a village. P.S. Hummingbirds, name it. Why don't you ask it what it wants to be called? Oh, I don't know if I want to go. I don't want to go there, but I guess I could. For projects, writing papers, etc. We can name it. We can name it Al, right? I was like, wait, Melissa, but be a female, Al or AI? Hey Al, what's up? What's up, girl? Anyway, I would like you all to experiment on your lives. Like, do something different. My current experiment, my dancing. For sure, between my dancing and my Bikram and like my mindfulness of consumption, I will definitely get into my back into my bikini summer body. And then I'll finally actually create that as my lifestyle, which I'm already doing, which is good. So I don't have to keep doing this like silly cyclical gain some weight, lose some weight. I hate that. Like I just want to be be right. I'm gonna start always filming my TikTok videos standing up because it allows me to like really have a nice presence. I can put my shoulders back. This stupid white chair behind me isn't like messing up my vibe. So that's something that's been working for me. I don't know. What are you guys doing? What's going on? That's my initials, Al, and I sign up for anything as Al. Fabio. Have you tried asking GPT if it has a name? Nope, I haven't. I just always say thank you, I appreciate your help, but no, I haven't. My printer just went off. For 20 years, I'm Al, to the grocery store coupons and everything. I love that. What are some other manifestation hacks? I mean, I'm mantra 24/7. When I visualize, when I'm doing something like writing, oh my gosh, my nose just started itching all of a sudden. Sorry, guys. When my printer is printing, not printing, but acting a little wild. When I work on something, I visualize it. Like when I'm doing my TikTok videos, I'm like, okay, this is gonna get me 100,000 views. This one's gonna get me 100,000 views. And then once I get to like a certain level of views consistently, then I up the amount of visualizing. By the way, don't forget if there's like multiple layers to something to ask for that. So for example, for a while when I started to work with my TikTok coach, who's also my YouTube coach, he was telling me how to get a lot of views. And I was like, I want more followers, more engagement. And I was getting a lot of views and a lot of engagement, but then sometimes the following wasn't matching. Like, for example, one of my videos when I first started working with him hit like over 1 million views. But you guys wouldn't believe I only got like 500 followers from it. And I was like, whoa, like something happened, something is wrong here, right? Like, how does this make sense? I would have expected at least a 1%. I usually expect at least a 1% conversion, views to followers. My coach told me that I should wait until the very end of the video ever to ask for followers. And I was like, So I did that for a while with him, and then I took it back to the way I was doing, which was do my hook, tell people to tap in, follow, make sure so they don't miss updates, whatever it is, and then say my video. And now my followers are back to the right conversion. In fact, higher than 1%. So sometimes an expert has the right answer for you, and sometimes the expert has some of the answers for you and you have to use your intuition. And sometimes maybe you just forget that you used to do something that worked for you, like my dancing and my asking for the followers. So always make sure you're asking in tandem. Like I was asking for more views because I think views helps you get some brand identity, like people will know me. But ultimately, I want people locked in too, right? I want to really help people transform their lives. So they just see me one time, that's nice. But if they see me consistently, that's better because then I can really start to help them reprogram their minds. I found this one, I don't know if you guys saw my latest video, but it was like this voiceover and it's like, you are under spells, people. You're under spells. I don't know there's no spells. You are. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect for subconscious programming. You are under spells. You're under some weird spells from all the adults that programmed you when you were from 0 to 7. Before 0. Before you were even a thought in your mother's mind. Abio. Oh boy, I'm going to just botch your name. Welcome to the chat. Abby. Oh. Can you sound it out for me? Abioye. Abioy? Hi, Queen Bee. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Abioye. Oh, I don't know how to say your name. VIP Deborah says, do I ask my guardian angels for help all the time? Yeah, that's another one. So, gosh, I always forget the guy's name. I'll Google him because I always forget his name. And I learned this from a book. The book is called The Gentle Way by Tom Moore. You don't have to read it unless you really need to believe, if you're like somebody that needs to believe it by reading it by yourself, but I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to talk to your angels and get help for anything. I use it for technology all of the time because it takes for whatever reason, actually I'm gonna take that back. Sometimes my YouTube videos take a little bit of time to upload and it is kind of annoying. Like just upload the video already, right? Or like my TV will do this, like it won't load. So for technology, this is a really good tool for parking spots, really anything, to stop the rain, to work literally for anything. So, and to travel, I always use it when we travel, which is I request the most benevolent outcome that. The most benevolent outcome. I request the most benevolent outcome that taps your angels in, and then they're gonna help you. But you have to always start the conversation with your angels first and your guides. I request the most benevolent outcome that we arrive safely. I request the most benevolent outcome that this loads immediately. I request the most benevolent outcome that I finish editing this YouTube video in 1 hour by 2 p.m. I request the most benevolent outcome that I get my 10,000 steps in today. I request the most benevolent outcome that my partner comes home early from work today on a Friday. I do request that. Why? Because I want to spend time with him. I miss him. VIP Deborah says, I'm burning off graduation cash cards on my laser burner today before appointments. Ooh, I love that. Go on, girlfriend. Al says, everything is working out for me. When I want to say, oh no, everything is working out for me, it is. Yes, it is. For you, exactly. Remember, thank you for the roses, Queen Bee. You guys remember too with astrology, because some people are in my chat saying like every astrologer says it's going to be the best month ever. I remember when I used to listen to astrology for funsies as entertainment back in the day. I was really into it, but I was only listening with my ears. I was only hearing with my ears. I wasn't listening with my body. I wasn't actually listening to what they were saying. They would say like, oh, it's a really lucky day in the sky. Something great is going to happen to you. And then the day would go and I'd be like, nothing happened to me. I would keep listening though because I was interested in it, right? But what I didn't know back then, because I was still asleep, I was just interested in astrology but asleep, is that the law of action requires that I take action. So remember you guys, there's like it's no surprise, for example, it's no surprise that I gained all of these followers in the last 48 hours. Why? Because I have so much dream come true energy hanging out in my 10th house of my social reputation in the world right now for the next 2 days. I have Neptune and Venus conjunct in the sky. Every single one of you does too, which is dreams coming true around love and money in whatever area of life. Mine is in the house of career, business, and social reputation in the world. And by the way, my Jupiter, my natal Jupiter, they're conjunct my natal Jupiter, which is like abundance, expansion, all the best things in life. I mean, it just makes sense that it has to be, right? That it has to be. So make sure to learn your astrology, but take action. And I'm going to try to do a better job moving forward of bringing it very down to like the physical, because I often end up talking very like viscerally and like energetically because I see, like I experience in terms of energy most things for me are an energetic experience. And sometimes it's like, I forget that most people don't live in that way because that's like my world, right? And so I have to bring it down to say like, if you want to use this energy very wisely, which Cosmic Collective members, I do that for you guys inside of the 6-month transformation we're doing. Like, here's the astrology. This is how you could use it. I could do an even better job there, though, probably. So I'm going to do a better job of telling you what actions you could take. But, geez, everyone's lives are so different. You're the only one with your energy, right? So that makes it really tricky sometimes. Sarah says, confirmation on less hunching to stay in camera frame. Definitely a workout on diaphragm. Remembering to add most benevolent outcome is huge, feels great, and like something is missing otherwise. Yeah, most benevolent outcome is awesome. And yeah, maybe try to stand up in your videos, Sarah. I don't know. Like, it feels better when I record standing up too, because I can root, I can ground my feet in, and I can kind of ground my body, and then I'm just projecting. Oh, listen to me. You guys, in the next 3 years of my life, I expect that I will be an authority expert in the fields of spirituality, life transformation, and astrology. I expect that. Why? Because Saturn is hanging out now in my 10th house for the next 3 years. Master expert energy in the field of your career, your business, for me anyway, and social reputation in the world. Over the next 3 years, I will become known by a lot of people. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Fred, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. The most benevolent outcome that we arrive safely. I request. Make sure, Angel, to say I request. I request. Beck's in Progress, what book? It's called The Gentle Way by Tom Moore, but you don't have to read it. Honestly, it's a lot of pages of him saying similar things. He just shares a lot of stories. So, but if you want to read it, you can. I'm not saying not to read it, but it's the same kind of repetitive information. But, you know, I think anyone that works with energy knows that they have to constantly repeat themselves. I'm always repeating myself. I'm trying to say it in different ways. Sometimes I can't think of another way to say it. I kind of get annoyed with my own self because I'm saying the same things over and over again. But it's how you will reprogram, right? You're programmed to your name and to turn when somebody says your name, because that's the first programming you learned right out of the womb. Oh, little baby Lindsay. You know what? My mom was not fully under when she had me, and it was a C-section. And she was so afraid to have my sister after me because the doctors, you know, redheads have a weird thing with anesthesia, and the doctors didn't give her enough. And, you know, these nurses, I think they cursed me a little bit. Not cursed me, of course, I don't believe in curses. But dang, they really put that energy out there for me, because my mom said, she told the nurses and the doctor said, I don't believe you. Like, we don't believe that you heard us talking. And my mom was like, you took her out of me and you said, oh my gosh, what blue eyes and chubby cheeks. You guys. You know what? I'm a Cancer rising, Cancer moon. Of course I'm going to have a round face. Like, womp womp. That really does bum me out, though. I wish it was more like, my sister has she's Virgo, so she's very Virgo face. Like, very long, kind of chiseled chin. So beautiful. Here's me with my moon face. Womp womp. Oh, VIP Jamie says, it's a hell of a morning with my energy. I hate when I wake up in this state. Shake it off, girl. Like Tay-Tay says, you got to shake it off. I don't listen to Taylor Swift because I think she's got some weird energy stuff going on with her, but I like to shake it off like that. Yesterday I had that. I lied on the sofa. You guys, I never sit on this sofa, by the way. It's just here because it actually pulls out into a bed for when guests come to visit us. And yesterday I was in such weird energy that I just lied there with my face like this, editing my YouTube video. I was like, I can't even sit up. What is going on? And today I feel so much better. VIP Catherine says, after being with you, I notice energy and everything. It's a major shift in my point of view. Yep, it is. And then once you see energy and everything, you're like, oh, okay, don't go that way. That's not my vibe. I want to do this. I don't want to do this. So make up songs for your life. And while you're making up the songs, like, visualize it. My song for my our yacht life is, I'm a happy, healthy, spiritual we are happy, healthy, spiritual multi-million. I can sing it, I guess. We can end the show with this. So glad I learned to protect it. Amen to that, VIP Catherine, right? Jeez. Told my mom the scary story that happened to me on Monday, and she was like, well, I pray for you every night. And I was like, thanks, Mom, I appreciate that. I was like, I also believe I'm protected in the love and light always. So I'm always shielded. Dream is in the house. Good morning, Dreama. For those of you that enjoyed this show and like hanging out with me and are not already inside the Cosmic Collective, today is my last Friday show. Maybe not ever, but for right now, for a while. I've been going live on TikTok. I couldn't go back to like when my first live was, but I'm pretty sure it was around this time last year. So for almost an entire year, I've been going live Monday through Friday for 1 hour or more. What? That's crazy to think. I went from like 6,000 followers to 38,000. I think it was worth it. Celebrate the time. Come on. Okay, this is the song I will leave you with. So I would like you to think of something that you're manifesting and make a song about it. That could be like your goal for the day. Cosmic Collective peeps, I'll be sharing an insane dream from last night. Well, Bex, I love to hear your insane dreams, so let us hear them. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Cosmic Collective and hanging out with me every single day, because now on TikTok you can only hang out with me Monday through Wednesday, then you should join. It's only $49 a month, and eventually I'm going to raise the price. Eventually, you guys, this is what I'm going to do, by the way. I think I've figured it out. I'm going to raise the price for Cosmic Collective members to join. And just because at this point there is a year's worth of material, so like get in while the getting is good. Then once you join, you're also a Manifesting Club member, okay? Automatically, because the price is up, so now the payments are equal, whatever. And then if you want to ever drop into the Manifesting Club, then I think I'll offer like a drop-in price. I don't know. I think that's what it's gonna be. I don't want to make it too complicated, but I think that's what it's going to be. Girl, let's chat on the phone about it, Catherine says. I don't know why I gave you that like Valley Girl voice. Sorry, Catherine. Okay, here's my song, and then we're going to go over to manifesting and getting on the energetic wave together as my VIPs. It goes like this. We are happy, healthy, spiritual multimillionaires. We wake up in the morning, we watch the waves, we drink our coffee, and we breathe in the salty ocean air. We take the boat, we cruise around, we go to dinner at the yacht club. And every day we do what we want, when we want, because that's our only job. That's the song. I've been singing it for probably like a year or two. No, since I lived in Santa Monica. So it's been like maybe, I think I made it up in like 2022 or 2021. And that's the song. It covers everything. I get to wake up in the morning, I get to smell the ocean air, feel the breeze. Pippi's there with us, we're drinking our coffee together. I see us in either, you know, maybe a new Missoni robe by then, or a nice white, like, plush robe. I love a good, nice white robe. My slippers. We're sitting on, like, maybe the front of the bow of the deck and just, like, watching the sunrise. And then we just cruise around if we want, or maybe we like walk the streets of whatever city we're in where we're docked. And of course, like we'll just go to the yacht club for dinner because most of them have like little restaurants or whatever. That's nice. My friend used to belong to a yacht club, so I've already had the experience of doing that, so that's good. I know what to expect, and I know like how to do it. And then the best part is every day we do what we want when we want because it's our only job. There you go. Friday vibes for every day. Have a great weekend, Sarah says. Friday vibes for every day. I love that. All right, you guys, YouTubers, we're gonna go. Sarah, I'll see you on Discord. TikTokers that are my VIPs. By the way, TikTokers that are VIPs for Monday through Wednesday, we're gonna change the show. It's gonna be Monday, I think Monday free for all, everybody energetic wave, maybe Tuesday as well, and then Wednesday will be your VIP, I think. I can't believe it's my last Friday. I feel very conflicted. It's bittersweet. Like on one hand, I feel like is this real? And then on the other hand, I'm like I can't wait because it means I have extra time to start to create more content. You guys, I have so many ideas for YouTube content. It's unbelievable. Page documents worth of titles, of videos, of meditations, of subconscious programmings for you guys. But I need to add more time into my schedule, so that's why I'm doing this anyway. All right, have a great day to everybody. Have a great weekend. Cosmic Collective members, I'll see you inside of Discord over the weekend. Sarah, have a great weekend. YouTubers, have a great weekend. And VIP